Quick, name the film that won Best Picture at the Oscars last year. 3, 2, 1, go. It was Nomadland. The point being there is that these awards are handed out to these films that are expected to be classics for years to come, but they're usually forgotten about by next year's ceremony, or in this year's case, partway through the ceremony. We'll get to that later. So I'm here on the red carpet. You can't see it because it's out of frame, but trust me, it's there. I'm also dressed for the occasion. Tuxedo at the top half, miniskirt, Crocs, Argyle socks at the bottom. You can't see it because it's out of frame, but trust me, it's there. And I'm here to discuss the 2022 Academy Awards. That's where awards are handed out to the greatest films of all of early 2021 to the start-ish of 2022. Usually the Oscars take place in the format of this really long-winded ceremony, and they break it up a little bit with some entertainment in the middle, like a song and dance number. Although this year, instead of the song and dance number, they just had a little boxing match. That was Will Smith on stage getting into fisticuffs with Chris Rock. So Chris Rock made this comment about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
To which Will Smith laughed hysterically. However, that's the face of someone who's struggling with a hair loss problem and isn't ready to laugh about it just yet. It's unclear whether or not Chris Rock knew about that condition. So here we've got Will Smith laughing, and it's completely unedited because in a matter of seconds he's gone from laughing his head off to getting up on stage and storming over to give Chris Rock a clobbering. I'm assuming that Will Smith was laughing, caught a glimpse of his wife, and they've been married for quite a while, so straight away he knew, right, okay, not funny, I'll go up and hit him, dear. The rest of the ceremony was really boring because for the rest of the night the presenters were too scared to make a joke or be entertaining. Some people think it was all staged, although Will Smith was there to collect an award for being good at pretending, so it's very hard to tell. It seems that people's opinions are divided. The most extreme opinions go from men who don't condone that kind of violence to their wives who are angry with their husbands because they've just realised that their husbands probably wouldn't get up and hit somebody who was having a laugh at their expense. I personally hope that Will Smith doesn't get cancelled and goes on to do more award-worthy performances, because then maybe Ricky Gervais will be presenting one of those ceremonies. And now I'm going to talk about the part of the Oscars that nobody is talking about. The awards. So for Best Picture, the nominees were Licorice Pizza. I enjoyed that film, although clearly nobody else in the cinema enjoyed it while I was watching it. They probably think they do now that it's awardy though. West Side Story. Haven't seen it. We've already got a West Side Story at home. The Power of the Dog. I watched that one when it was brand new on Netflix because I went on Netflix and it gave me the recommendation. There's this brand new film out called The Power of the Dog. So I watched it. And then a couple of days later, I went back on Netflix and it was recommending this brand new film called The Power of the Dog. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll watch that. That looks interesting. And I was a few minutes in and I just realised I've already seen this one before. So June. This, in my opinion, was the best film because it had the most hitting and explosions in it. Don't Look Up. Bless them. This must have been put together in early January. I mean, every year you've got to have that one token film that makes you question the sobriety of the Academy at the time of choosing the nominees. In the end, the award went to Coda, which I haven't seen because it wasn't showing anywhere near me when it first came out, and I don't have Apple TV at the moment. Best Actor category, we've got Andrew Garfield. So he played a real-life person, even though he looks nothing like him. Javier Bardem, so he played this actor back in the old days who was on this TV show called The Isle of Lucy. It was a good performance because he's playing this real-life person even though he looks nothing like him. William Smithers, who did a good performance actually because he's playing this real-life person even though he doesn't look like him, although the person he does play does look a lot like Muhammad Ali. Denzel Washington for The Tragedy of Macbeth, in which Denzel plays Macbeth. Was Macbeth a real person? Benny Hill Cumberbatch for The Power of the Dog. That was quite good because he's a posh bloke and he's playing this dirty cowboy who refuses to wash. And the award went to Will Smith. Probably wasn't supposed to. I reckon what happened is that they opened up the envelope, read the card, and it didn't say Will Smith. But there's Will Smith sitting at the front with this look in his eye, and they've already seen that he's prepared to get up on stage and get physical. So they probably just panicked and said Will Smith because they were scared of what he was going to do. I'm quite confident that it originally said Benedict Cumberbatch because I've seen The Power of the Dog 1.08 times, so I consider myself to be able to speak about that film with some authority. Best Actress. Jessica Chastain. She was good because she's playing this real life person even though she doesn't look like her. Kristen Stewart, she played this real life person even though she doesn't. Nicole Kidman, she played the actress that played Lucy in the TV show I Love Lucy. So Nicole Kidman was actually playing a real life person there even though she doesn't. It was Jessica Chastain that won that one. Best Supporting Actor, that went to Chris Rock for his appearance in the live action adaptation of the Batman meme. Best Supporting Actress was what's her name off West Side Story. Hang on, that can't be right. She's playing a fictional character in that one. I'm going to move on to Best Editing because editing is my passion. So the nominees this year were June, The Power of the Dog, and then Don't Look Up were there because, as I said earlier, editing is my passion, so I feel quite. The nominees this year were June, The Power of Thus ends my thoughts on the award for editing. We'll move on to the best sound category because that's important. When something's got bad sound, it's practically unwatchable. But the nominees for the category were June, The Power of the Dog, No Time to Die, Belfast, and West Side Story. And the winner was June, which I think was well earned. June had great sound design, so very watchable. Best Director. The winner for this one was Nobody Cares because Will Smith assaulted another celebrity in front of everybody on live television. And I think that's all I have to say about the Oscars this year. Oh wait, someone's coming. Who is that? What's that? Oh no, it's Will Smith. I don't believe it. It's definitely Will Smith. You can't see him because he's out of frame, but you'll just have to trust me, he is there. He's just storming towards me right now, rolling up his sleeves. Can I help you, Will? Don't like the way you're looking at me there. No, Will, no, don't hurt me, Will, don't hurt.